Punch newspaper this morning. We've got this story on the front page. It's a banner story. APC PDP clash as El-Rufai woos opposition parties. Ruling party berates Kaduna ex-governor for romancing PDP bigwigs. Others, that story is on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. It's a full page in the Punch newspaper. The All Progressives Congress on Sunday attacked the immediate past Governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, as indications emerged that the former Federal Capital Territory Minister was rallying northern leaders and bigwigs against President Tinubu's re-election ahead of the 2027 poll. The APC National Secretary Ajibola Bashiru accused El-Rufai of stalking ethnic agenda over his failure to get a cabinet appointment. The once cordial relationship between the president and El-Rufai soured after he failed to secure a ministerial appointment. Though Tinubu nominated him for a ministerial position, the ex-governor was rejected by the National Assembly on security grounds. But in recent weeks, he has been meeting with various northern political leaders and opposition figures, including the 2023 presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, to demonstrate his newfound relationship with the former vice president, whom he accused of corruption. In his book, The Accidental Servant, El-Rufai joined Atiku's entourage during a condolence visit to the family of the elder statesman and leader of the Niger Delta, Chief Edwin Clark, last Friday. You can read further, page 2 of the Punch newspaper for you today. Now let's come to Lagos. Lagos Assembly, Tinubu engages Akonde Oshoba, others on peace mission. Miranda may step down. The story is on page 60 of the Punch newspaper. Lagos Assembly, Tinubu engages Akonde Oshoba, others on peace mission. Miranda may step down. Page 60 of the Punch newspaper for you today. Should we go and take a look at it right now? Let's go take a look at that story. It's on page 60. So here we go. It says, as part of last-minute effort to resolve the crisis rocking the Lagos State House of Assembly, President Bola Tinubu has drafted bigwigs in the All Progressives Congress to wade into the matter. The Punch reports that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of the Lagos State, former governors of Osun, Ogun, and Lagos, namely Chief Bisi Akonde, Chief Olusegun Oshoba, and Akinwumi Ambode, respectively, were at the Governor's Lodge in Marina, Lagos, for a marathon meeting on Sunday. All members of the Lagos Governance Advisory Council, GAC, the present Lagos chairman of the APC, Cornelius Ojalabi, and the former state chairman of the party, Tunde Balogun, were also at the meeting. I was informed of this meeting yesterday. It was an all-day affair. The outcome, we don't know yet, okay? All right. But the Punch has it on page 60. Lagos Assembly, Tinubu engages Akonde Oshoba, others on peace mission. Miranda may step down. Page 60 of the Punch newspaper. Let's take one more. Then we go to the Metro page to go take a look at some stories there, okay? So here we go. We have enough fuel to meet Nigerians' need. Dangote refinery, that story is on page 2. We have enough fuel to meet Nigerians' need. Dangote refinery, page 52 of the paper. Now let's go to the Metro page of the Punch newspaper, and we'll leave that for the Daily Trust once we are done with it. So here we go. The Metro page, here we are. Jigawa car thief nabbed, stolen vehicle recover. Husband in police net for killing wife in Edo. Husband in police net for killing wife in Edo. The Edo State Police Command on Sunday confirmed the arrest of one Kelvin Izeko over the murder of his wife, Success Izeko, aged 38, on Saturday. In a viral video, police and residents of the area were seen taking the deceased, who had machete wounds on the head, from her apartment into the police Hilux truck. The couple were said to be newly married, and residents were at a loss as to what could have happened between them that led to the killing of Success. Quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Newly married. Okay, let's drop the Punch right away. Let's go take up the Daily Trust newspaper. If you're just tuning in, you're welcome on the radio. You can listen to us via the mobile app as well. Just get it from your respective app stores. If you're on Android, go to the Play Store and go download it, Nigeria Info FM. Just type it in and you'll be able to download that mobile app. If you are on iPhone platform, go to the iOS store and go copy as well. It's Nigeria Info FM. You see it. It's the app with the logo that carries NI. That's just it, NI on the app. You can download and then install. Enjoy Nigeria Info FM Lagos, Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt, Nigeria Info FM Abuja. You can also get familiar with your host as well. Whatever it is you want to know about them, they're there on the app. Okay, all right. Oof, you can watch us on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch the program on Facebook and on YouTube. That's right. Let's go to the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. How FG spent $8 billion to support Naira, Rwani. How FG spent $8 billion to support Naira, Rwani. The writers, Nigerians yet to feel impact of rebasing inflation. It is not true. Presidency, CBN, Mum. Stories on page 4 of the Daily Trust newspaper. If you are interested in what Rwani said, you may want to pick up that paper. And I have the picture of CBN Governor Cardoso here on the page. Rwani that spoke. His picture is not there. Let's take a look at this story, just a sneak peek into it. The federal government has spent approximately $8 billion to stabilize the Naira. The chief executive officer of financial derivatives company, Bismarck Rwani, has said. Rwani also serves on the board of the Nigeria Economic Summit Group, among other entities. His claim is coming amidst the celebrated stability in the foreign exchange market, with a dollar exchanging for 1,500 Naira against the volatility experienced in the recent past. Going by the prevailing exchange rate, it means the federal government had so far spent nearly 12 trillion Naira to stabilize Nigeria's currency to be where it is today. There was no reaction yesterday from the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, while the presidency faulted Rwani's claims. CBN's acting head, corporate communications, Mrs. Hakama Siriali, could not be reached. She did not pick her calls. I did not also respond to texts and WhatsApp messages before press time. Okay. Let's fast forward. So Rwani, who spoke in an interview with Channels Television on Friday, said substantial intervention from the federal government helped in stabilizing the exchange rates market. He explained the reason the Naira has appreciated to 1,505 Naira and 1,507 Naira across parallel and official foreign exchange markets. He noted that the Apex Bank has several initiatives to support the currency. And I quote him now, we've also borrowed $4 billion in bond issues. When you take a look at that, you'll see there is a lot of work. We've actually spent almost $8 billion trying to support the Naira at current levels. And quote, you can read further, interesting read. It's a full pager here on page 4 of the Daily Trust newspaper. Why we toppled Buhari IBB. Why we toppled Buhari IBB. The question is, could there be a genuine reason? Is there ever a genuine reason to carry out a coup? I think that should be, and I beg to differ, debate topic. Okay, if you are interested, we can go read this further on page 3 of the Daily Trust newspaper. Minister threatens to leave APC over Kano chairmanship. The story is on page 12. We have over 600 billion Naira worth of petrol in store. Dangote. Okay, you know what? These are the big stories in the Daily Trust newspaper. If you're interested, you can check out the editorial of the Trust as well. Their City and Crime is also the editorial reads, address real issues, stop trivializing education policy. That's the editorial of the Trust newspaper this morning, okay? Alrighty. I'm going to drop the Trust right now. It's 7:40. I've got less than 2 minutes to go through the Vanguard and the Guardian with you this morning before I come to take your thought. So here we go with this one. A journeying service afterthought of the Maradona, say critics, as IPB shares June 12 blame. Oh, me. Oh, half on everybody. A journeying service afterthought of the Maradona, say critics, as IBB shares June 12 blame. 1966 coup, Ohanese demands apology. 10 trillion naira compensation to Igbo. That story is on page 8. 1966 coup, Ohanese demands apology. 10 trillion naira compensation to Igbo. Nigeria may lose $200 billion FDIs, 600,000 jobs. Nasima warns as FG taxes FTZs as free trade zones. I thought they're supposed to be away from... Anyways, you know what? I'll leave that to experts to analyze, yeah? Okay. Pope has mild kidney failure, remains in critical condition, says Vatican. The story is on page 2. Concerns as Adeleke swears in newly elected council chairman, councillors. That story is on page 7 of the Guardian newspaper. Now to the Vanguard. APC, Makinde war over Osun LG polls. That story is on page 10. APC, Makinde war over Osun LG polls. Page 10 of the Vanguard newspaper. State of the Nation page of the Vanguard, page 14. Why Nigerians are angry. Ango Abdullahi. Why Nigerians are angry. Ango Abdullahi, page 14 of the Vanguard newspaper. Ganduje Minister Baker over Kano APC chairmanship. Why I introduce SAP. Other policies. IBB. Okay. Vanguard newspaper for you. Lagos, let's come take your thought. It's 7:42 already. 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190. And then you can call. You can also send your messages to 0809 597 5805. Diaspora callers can call the Skype. Skype ID is Nigeria Info FM on Skype. You've got 60 seconds. That's a minute to share your thought with me, Lagos. Please turn off the radio. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Kofi. Good morning, Cherry.
It's all right. Good morning to you. It's okay.
It's Friday from Igwelere.
Welcome, Friday.
Yeah, 1996 school, Igbo demand apology, 10 trillion. My question now is this: how are they going to share the 10 trillion, Kofi? Are you sure when this money arrives, if at all arrives, are they not going to fight over it? Is it not the same people when Peter Obi was contesting last time? People like Hope Uzodinma, Rochas, the governor of Anambra State, they did not support him. They could not come together to support one of their own. Now, what they want is money to share among themselves. And if you give them this money, the money will not go to the people. The political class will share it among themselves and make themselves richer. I think this is dead on arrival, Kofi. Nothing of so will happen. Yeah. Thank you very much, Kofi.
Thank you too, Friday. Thank you for calling. Appreciate it. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Hey, Sharif, I greet you.
I salute you.
Yes. Let me speak like somebody from the Eastern extraction. The Igbos don't need any apologies. What the Igbos need, what we need, is to implement the 3 R's after the war. The 3 R's that was agreed upon, what has it been rejected? Go back to the 3 R's and implement it. At least to release some of these unnecessary attractions we're getting from some people that can say they want to do IPOB and all this nonsense. So that is my advice for them. They should leave all this. What do they do with apology? Go back to what we agreed on in 1970 when the war ended. And for the book that was launched the right day, a lot of distortions. I was part of the G12 struggle. This man has not told us everything that happened. He has not told us, and I'm angry and I'm surprised that those that were there, they were tormented and celebrating with this mediocrity. We know what happened. Nobody told me. We know what happened. We were there. People died. People suffered. My friend lost his sight. People had problems. I had injuries on my body. And you are coming to tell me that Abacha caused it. I don't blame him. He It is not that we're celebrating and we're clapping unnecessarily. Good morning, Jerry.
Morning to you too, Kevin. Thanks for calling. Appreciate your time. I really do. Yeah, a lot happened that time. 7:45, Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
This is Malik speaking.
Let's talk, Malik.
Sheriff, a real general will never tell you the truth. He will only say what you want to hear and die with every evidence he has in him. Sheriff, for Osun State election, the same president was the one that started LCDA in Nigeria. The same president in his own time now is making the police to look stupid. Do you know what happened in Port Harcourt? The police should not go for election, they protect the election. Now in Osun State, the AGSA should not do election. If they do the election, don't you know that your party is strong message to the citizens that the police are not important? The present president should think very well of the chaos you're about to cause. Because I make you to know that the judiciary does not have any say. Because when they mention, the government have their own way of doing what they want to do. That's what he's teaching us right now. Good morning, Sheriff.
Morning to you too, Malik. Thanks for your time. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
This is Joy from Eba.
Welcome, Joy.
To me, with the Southeast, to me, we don't need that apology. Let them do something good for us. Because if they said the money or this, that, I don't need it because my immediate senior sister died during that period. That's 1966, 67.
Sorry.
And I was with her when she died.
Sorry.
Mr. Sheriff, it was terrible because if I start remembering it, I will start crying. So I don't need it. If they know what is good for the Southeast people, let them do it. It has happened and it has gone. They will not bring those people that died in that during that period. They will not bring them back. But my prayer is that such thing, I'm praying because it's not a good thing to happen. If people have not seen war, they will be talking about war. I pray that such thing will not happen to this country. We are. That's my prayer. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you too, Joy. I'm sorry for the loss, really. I'm sorry for everybody's loss, actually. 7:48 is the time. Let's take this call here. Good morning to you.
Sheriff, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Robert.
Welcome, Robert.
Sheriff, the Igbo should not fight for money. Rather, one apology. They should fight for this marginalization. This issue of if you overrule for yes, they will hand over to Hausa rule for it, they hand over to Yoruba. Or by, I would like on circumstances, another tribe will come, like the Winter came up. That is what they are supposed to be concerned about. When I was in primary school, they told us 3 major tribes in Nigeria, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. And if they are to move, it's supposed to be rotational. One major tribe should not be marginalized. If you even want to look at it, the people that fought for independence of these countries are the Zik, the Great Zik, and that's the truth. But today now, 2 people are gaining it. That's what the people are supposed to fight for. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Robert. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's take this, then we go and take some messages. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
My name is Olumuyiwa, calling from Aja.
Let's talk.
Dangote said he has more than enough fuel for us to use.
Right.
At what rate? I bought fuel from Dangote product and I kept it for like over 1 month now. And the fuel is very okay. And I bought from NNPC. After 1 week, it has almost dry of 30 liters. So which type of fuel are they now giving to us? And for this Babangida, he's still paying me that he launched a book and he got 17.3 billion naira for launching a book where I lost counting people that died for not June 12. We will talk it again. Thank you.
Thank you too for calling me. Appreciate it. Let's go take some messages. We're going to go to WhatsApp and take 1 or 2 here. Then we'll try to check out X, that's Twitter, as we go along. All right, so let's start with WhatsApp. I have this message here, and this one reads, let me see if I can get it up. So it says, your name is Emmanuel from Ijesha. Emmanuel says, why is President seeking for the likes of Conde and Co. to settle the Lagos State House of Assembly issue? It should use the same method Tinubu used in Rivers State. God is not a man. That is Emmanuel who's speaking there. I've got another one here from Collins from Lekki One. Collins says, on the issue of IBB, instead of building a library, Babangida should donate the money to the development of affected people and tribes. That's Collins who dropped that. Let's see who is here again. So APC is faulting El-Rufai romancing with PDP, but they forgot 2013, 2015 so soon. IBB book full of lies. How can Awo plan 1966 coup and still to be vice to go on? SAP destroyed Nigeria's economy. We have wasted $8 billion to defend the dollar, to defend the Naira, you mean. The economy has not improved. People are suffering. May God help. May God heal Pope. That's Ayo who sent that in on WhatsApp. I've got another one here from Blessing in Magodo. Blessing says, on the closed door meeting between Tinubu and the GAC, first, his involvement does not help the perception that he has pocketed the state. And second, it will be interesting if after everything, the outcome is Obasa's reinstatement. That's Blessing who said that. From Magodo. Blessing, thank you for sharing your thoughts on that subject. Jay says from Lagos here, says Nigeria is in a big trouble if the government does not do the right things. Okay, Jay says thank you for sharing. I have another one here, it's rather long. Says on the book launched by IBB, why did IBB has to wait for Padebanjo and Pa Clark to die before launching his book? Because he knows they will face him squarely. How did he know? Okay, this is very funny. How did he know? Okay. Olujoga in Ikorodu says, many souls were lost and sent to the great beyond because of the June 12 election. Many people lost their means of livelihood and never recovered. The most annoying phrase is, I quote, I did everything in the interest of the nation, end quote, when it's clear that it was merely a matter of personal interest. It's a pity that MKO Abiola rode on the back of a tiger and ultimately ended up in its belly. That's Olujoga Ajayi who dropped that. Let's get back to telephone lines right now. 7:53. I would come to Twitter, that's X, in a moment. I can see your tweets. So let's drop this call quickly. Good morning. Okay, that call is gone. Let's jump on this one too. Morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Shea.
Good morning.
This is a bully on the line. How
Let's
was
hear
your
you.
weekend, sir?
Good, thank you.
So, I just want to speak to the story on the marital debt. Mr. Sheriff, honestly, this is a clarion call to men and women who has made marriage a do-or-die affair. That it is better for you to stay alive than be dead and be counted among the statistics of marital debt. Every time you come on air and we hear death via marriage, it's so disheartening. Your life is not an experiment to be wasted away on the slaughter slab of marriage. So if you sense any form of toxicity in your marital life or in your relationship life, as a man or woman, please live with your life intact. Don't join the statistics or be another accident waiting to happen. It's so painful. Femicide, the men dying, everything, leaving your children. Enough is enough. You are not an experiment. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you too, Mr. Boli. Thanks for calling. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
This is Odedeyi calling from Agbado.
Let's talk.
I think the statement by Dangote that he has enough stock for Nigeria shows how the kind of economic sabotage that is going on in the oil industry. And Nigerians seems not to care about it. These people keep importing. You know, we can't say for a fact that they are even producing in their refineries. Because experts have said that there is no way you will refine your refinery and you will not produce gas. So these people, they keep on sabotaging Nigeria. They keep on enriching themselves at the expense of Nigeria. They keep on importing fuel, which has been alleged that it is not up to standard. And all Nigerians seems to be okay by it. We are going on as if everything is okay, despite all the foreign exchange issues that is attached to it. So everybody is just happy. This is how we are going to continue as a country.
Thank you.
When it says he has enough stock for Nigeria, why are they still importing fuel?
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning to you too. Thanks for calling. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is the message.
Let's talk.
I want to talk on Erufai, gallivanting and running around, trying to reconcile the oppositions to restore power from the present president. I want to ask him what has changed, because if I can understand what happened during the time of Jonathan, Erufai was the brain behind all the coalition and the issue that really transpired that led Jonathan to lose power. Now, he doesn't have any access to the power that he used to enjoy. Because I can remember, during his days, it's only that Nigerians are so fast to forget things. It has been on record that during his time, the incident killings of the southern Kaduna people was the issue. You cannot remember that since Erufai left office, those amount of killings have stopped. And I learned that the reason he was not made a minister in this present administration was as a result of not being cleared as this issue of security. So
Thank you.
Sit down. Thank you.
Thank you too for calling me. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
I still want to renege on what the last caller just said on Erufai. This I refer to as political P.
I need you to turn off your radio very quickly.
I don't want to go into it. I know that's why I say. See, if they begin to move there, how do I put it? Where is the political ideology they say they are claiming that they are building up? A party is not favoring one particular person. He or she tends to move to the other political party, and they keep moving round and down and round. They say the whole political parties are. It's left for Nigerians. We need to see clearly. We need to watch clearly. We need to look at before we now go to the election. You see that these present politicians across all the political parties are all the same. And so Nigerians need to prepare adequately for 2027 and choose where they are going. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Before I say Kofi Battle.
It's all right, whichever one. Kofi is coming back in a matter of a few minutes, 2-3 minutes. Let's go to take some thoughts off of Twitter. That's I've got a couple comments that have dropped. I have this one here from Oliver. Oliver says, people no one talk about this IBB thing because it caused PTSD. IBB trying to enter heaven because this one that is trying to attain you mean a tone, Nabi? Okay, all right. Oliver, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Chiku Moye says Nigeria Yoruba police is what we have today. In Edet House, Abuja should be called to order by the leaders of Nigeria. The shame in Port Harcourt that now Oshun is not a good one for the nation, as I got Chiku Moye who dropped that on Twitter. I've got another one here from Femi. Femi says, just a day, over 17 billion naira. This means it pays to do evil in Nigeria. We're setting a bad precedence for our children. Femi, thank you for sharing, but I have to go now. I really have to go now. All right, Lagos, thank you for being a part of this. Okay, Kofi is back in about 20 seconds with the news and then the remaining 1 hour of the morning crossfire. Stay here with us. Good morning to you.
.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.